The Fearless Girl statue, located in New York City's financial district, is a bronze sculpture of a little girl standing courageously in front of the renowned Wall Street Charging Bull statue. The statue represents gender equality and the empowerment of women. The monument quickly became a symbol of the feminist movement. The statue's visual impact conveys determination and an unwavering commitment to overcoming barriers. The Fearless Girl statue is a symbol of feminine empowerment and gender equality. Its bold message and striking imagery conveys a profound sense of courage and determination, inspiring girls and women everywhere.
I've been here for a while, but I wondered if that was new. And when we saw it, we were both very struck, almost emotionally, like that. The bull is kind of a symbol almost of male power in a way, and this little girl's just standing there triumphant. I think it's gorgeous. I love it.
From her first day on Wall Street, Fearless Girl has ignited conversations about gender equality in the workplace, especially the financial sector. The sculpture has also led to discussions about what we, as stakeholders, demand from corporations. State Street Global Advisors, one of the largest asset management firms in the world, commissioned Fearless Girl to promote its index fund, She, which takes positions in publicly traded companies with proven success in gender diversity and leadership. Lori Heinell, State Street's Deputy Global Chief Investment Officer, explains its motivation for this act and its belief in corporate responsibility.
What was the message that you wanted to send?
Well, as stewards of over $2.5 trillion in assets, we believe it's our job to make sure that companies are doing the right things to drive shareholder value. And one of those things is diversity. What you find repeatedly is that diverse boards inspire companies to make better decisions and drive better results. And so we thought, what more iconic symbol than to put a young girl as a symbol of women standing there next to or facing off against, depending upon how you look at it, the bull as a symbol of our commitment to that diverse stance.
Absolutely, and I think you hit it right on the head. From everyone I've talked to, they can't wait to bring their daughters there to show them if they already haven't showed them online. But there is a very serious goal here that you just mentioned. Why we hear a lot of companies give lip service to this. I have had many on saying we need diversity, and yet it's not happening fast enough. What can we do to push it, and what is the role of firms like yours?
Yeah. Well, we are, in a sense, permanent capital. And so the way that we can drive change is to make our voices known, to engage with board members, to engage with company management, and talk about those issues that are important to us. Board governance is something that we find critically important. Better boards just make better decisions and drive company change in a more proactive way. And so by engaging with them around the need to have more diverse boards, in this case women, we can actually vote with our conscience and drive the change that's necessary. You might know this, but literally 1 in 4 companies in the Russell 3000 has no woman on their boards, and nearly 60% have fewer than 15% of women. So this is a real issue in terms of having the diversity needed to make good decisions.
It is encouraging to witness this shift and evolution towards a more equitable workforce. Investment management companies like State Street have the opportunity to influence major businesses to make meaningful changes because of the immense power they hold in shareholder voting, sentiment guidance, and overall financial power. Clearly, Fearless Girl has made much success in starting these important conversations and raising awareness. However, there are controversial elements to this sculpture, its message, and the associated corporations. In finance, the bull symbolizes strength and prosperity, so Fearless Girl's juxtaposition to the charging bull can arguably be paradoxical or misunderstood. Further, the statue has received criticism from feminists regarding its messaging and the form of the figure. An opinion piece from the New York Times titled The False Feminism of Fearless Girl discusses these issues, calling out the corporate imaging apparent in this situation. The article begins by pointing out that the intended message was about empowering women, yet it is missing a depiction of a single actual woman. The journal goes on to confront corporate feminism as a marketing tactic and a product of patriarchal standards with one of my new favorite quotes. Corporate feminism operates with the single goal of aiding and abetting a universe of mothers who their who tuck their daughters in at night whispering, "Someday, honey, you can lead the emerging markets and sovereign debt group at Citigroup, and then become a director at Yahoo." The point of Fearless Girl was to advertise a State Street initiative pushing companies to include more women in their boards. Although the firm has said it is working to improve the female executives in its own ranks, it hasn't even been close to exemplary in this regard. Of its 28-person leadership team, only 5 are women. Even what Heinel claimed in the interview with CNN Money has been disputed. By saying that boards with greater gender diversity perform better and encounter less fraud, she returns us to an era where women are typecast as moral safeguards that are essential for the purpose of propelling capitalism's journey forward on the backs of a somber labor force, encouraging that ensuring that rich industrialists get richer. To believe that women can provide a certain type of salvation in this sense, to speculate that we might have avoided the 2008 financial crisis entirely, if only for a little more girl power, requires its own brand of sexism. The belief that women just don't have what it takes to be as greedy as men. Only someone with no exposure to the Real Housewives franchise would legitimately hold this view. While the mission to grow the number of women in leadership roles is a significant and notable goal, the rise of corporate feminism is more harmful than a surface level observation would lead you to believe. The Fearless Girl statue has undoubtedly got many more people talking about the hardships feminine folks face in careers. Nonetheless, there is an unsavory reading to the sculpture and State Street's motives to be unpacked.